Hello and welcome everyone to another edition of Coach's Corner, our weekly coaches segment where we sit down with Greg Cattuso, the head football coach here at the University at Albany. And Coach, let's dive right into it. This past Saturday at home, a tough loss to JMU at the very end of the game on a game-winning field goal. Well, what are your overall takeaways of that 31-28 loss?
Well, it's one of those games that, we let get away from us, and it's hard. It's a tough conference, and, we felt we had a pretty good opportunity to win that football game. And, just some things, the way they fell didn't go our way, and, we ended up coming up short. So it was disappointing, but, there was a lot of situations we could have changed if we would have done some things a little better as coaches or as players. And so ultimately it falls on us, and we've got to do a better job to try to win those close ones.
I know you're not going to sit up here and subscribe to a moral victory, if you will, but do you guys think that you answered some questions maybe around the league that you guys really can hang in there for 60 minutes with a blue blood team, if you will, and trade punches?
Yeah, I don't, that's always coaches. I told the players after the game on Sunday that, playing hard is part of what we do, and I'm not going to compliment them for playing hard, and I just don't. I don't believe in that. We all work hard. We all play hard, and the only credit, when you lose, is that we played hard, and in a lot of ways we played a very good football game against a good football team. But as far as being happy or excited about anything, I would say there's really no room for that, because we wanted to win the game. We thought we could win the game, and we came up just short.
I'm going to ask you about your quarterback, Will Fiocchi, and we've talked a bunch in this past couple weeks about Josh Gontarek, who again is CAA Rookie of the Week. Congratulations to him, and Omar Osborne and some of those offensive pieces. But I thought there was a couple times in that game Will Fiocchi really made a terrific play, one that maybe he wasn't making as much last year. Do you think he's continuing to take steps forward?
He's made great strides since the first game. We've been trying to get Will. Great quarterbacks throw to open spots. They don't throw to open receivers. I mean, anybody can throw to the guy when he's open. The biggest issue is, can you throw to open spots or put the ball where we can catch it and they can't? And I think that was his best game, making great throws. And he made a couple unbelievable throws to Brian Parker, who made great catches, and he made a couple great throws to Josh and Cole. So I think he's improving, and we're going to need that. I mean, I give him a lot of credit. He took a physical beating. They were going after him, but he stood in there and made the tough throws, and that's what great teams have. They have quarterbacks that make plays.
All right, let's talk about your 5 games in. Give me one part of your team that you think needs improvement, that you're really going to focus on here in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I think defensively, we were very disappointed in our tackling. We thought that we had a large number of missed tackles, and some of that can be attributed to that they are good players, but that's just not enough of an excuse for the number we missed. I think it probably was the biggest influence defensively of some of their drives were just missed tackles, and we've got to improve on it. We've tackled really well early in the year, and it's been slipping a little bit the last few weeks, and I hopefully our kids understand the importance of tackling and doing a great job there. So I think, on defense, that's probably the biggest culprit we have to keep working on. And offensively, we just got to keep, we've got to get better in our pass protections, and, they were really coming after us, trying to disrupt Will, and, the O-line played a really valiant game up front, against a very, very talented front seven, and they need to continue to play like that, because there's little things we can get better in all those areas, and I think we've got to get some more deep balls in there, and on a few more big plays would have helped.
All right, let's get you out of here on this. Richmond comes to Bob Ford Field this week. Have you seen the Spiders on film yet, and what are you expecting from those guys?
Well, they have the best quarterback. Every week we seem like we're getting a better quarterback, but this kid's lights out. I mean, he's completing almost 70% of his passes, which is unheard of. And they have a great receiving core. They have a big running back, and a fast running back, and a very big offensive line. Very talented team. Defensively, they're very physical. So it's going to be a big challenge for us. They're probably pretty close in talent to JMU, but I think they're very well. They're a little more disciplined, and I think that I know their coach very well. I've known him for many, many years, and he does a really good job. So it's going to be a big challenge for us.
All right, good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, that'll do it for this week's edition of Coach's Corner. As always, you can catch us next week as we recap the Richmond game and look ahead to Maine. For Zach By, Coach Cattuso, we'll see you next time.